Hello everyone, it's Austin here with My Home Concierge. I am visiting the Press Gallery today, which is a very interesting business based in the Edmonton area, and I am joined here today by Mr. John Hayes. John, go ahead and introduce yourself to our folks.
I'll take my mask off since we're socially distanced, and I can do that. My name is John Hayes. I've worked with the Press Gallery for nearly 15 years now, and I am the Business Development and Project Manager here.
Awesome. And tell folks, John, what differentiates yourself as a dry cleaner and the Press Gallery from maybe some other dry cleaning businesses in Edmonton?
Well, we've been one of the environmental leaders in the industry nationwide. We were one of the first companies to adopt green technology. We have adapted a lot of technological solutions that other dry cleaners don't. As you saw earlier, we are a much larger operation than the normal dry cleaner. So normal dry cleaners, a few hundred square, maybe 1,000 square feet. We're about 20,000 square feet. We have a lot of tech options, including an app, a website, automatic sorting, scanning technology that allows us to handle your clothing better, and that differentiates us. The other one is our free pickup and delivery service. We don't spend a lot of money on real estate because we have one location, so that allows us to spend some money on making sure we can provide better service to our clients.
Absolutely. I've been fortunate enough to use it in the past and really enjoyed the simplicity of it. I'm curious, what are some maybe misconceptions about dry cleaning that people might think without connecting with you first?
Well, there's two or three obvious ones. The first one is that dry cleaning is toxic. It isn't. It used to be. There's no arguing that in the 60s and 70s, dry cleaners died young because of their exposure to chemicals. We've gone way past that. As I said, we're very green, and greenness means lack of toxicity. So you can wash your hands in the things we use completely safely now. A second misconception is that dry cleaning is expensive. Yes, it's somewhat more expensive than washing your things at home. But by doing the washing at home, you're using mediocre equipment, and you tend not to be expert at textile care. So what happens is you get a nice dress shirt or a nice sweater, and you wash it 3 or 4 times, and it no longer looks like it did when you brought it from the store. This shirt is actually quite old, and I think it looks pretty new, and that's because every 1 or 2 wearings, I get it cleaned here. It's cleaned, it's steamed, it's professionally done. The worst thing you could do with clothing is put them in a dryer, because a dryer is like a torture chamber for textiles. It basically heats it up to a level that nothing should ever be heated up to, so that it can evaporate the moisture off it. We don't use that technology. We use a much gentler method of tech. So if you're going to spend $50 or $100 or $150 on a garment, $3 or $5 or $8 to clean it, rather than ruining it in 10 washings, means it lasts longer. Lasts about 3.5 times longer as the industry average.
For sure, yeah. And I think you kind of touched on it very briefly earlier, but one of the things that really intrigued me about the Press Gallery is the laundry service, and as well as, of course, the app on how to use it there. Do you mind talking to people a little bit about how that works?
Absolutely not. That's one of our strengths. So our app is a mobile. All apps are mobile apps, I guess, but it's a mobile app that allows you to manage everything from start to finish on your account. It allows you to put in your payment details. It allows you to put in a request for an order, a pickup. It allows you to track when it's back. It allows you to look back at previous orders. You can see how often your shirt's been washed. You can look back through the orders, and you can manage everything. You can change them with your phone, and you can reach out to us regularly by communicating. So our app is really quite versatile, and as I said, we're technologically ahead of the game. The other part of it is our laundry service. We do obviously laundry because that's a major part of every dry cleaner. But what we have that sets us apart is we have a subscription laundry service, and it's a great deal. So we can clean your laundry from your home, wash it, fold it, and bring it back, and it'll cost you less or the same as it would for you to do it yourself, And by doing that, you are not spending money on soap and water and electricity. You're giving us that money and you're buying back 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 hours of your life every month. And that's got to be worth $1 or $2 an hour anyway, right? We don't live to work, we work to live. And dry cleaning and laundry, if you have a to-do list with 20 items, we're in the bottom 2 or 3, I know that. So we can take that off your to-do list, leave it on your step on a Monday, it's back folded and ready to be put away Thursday, and you don't have to spend an hour or 2 washing and folding.
For sure. I think that pairs well, really well with how My Home Concierge works with people who don't have the ability to or don't have the tools to do their own home maintenance. Similarly, that's why we're here today, because I think that service pairs really well with how we help our clients. So.
I think it does, and one of the things, it's not just time, it's also ability. So if people have, who are aging in place, for example, maybe they don't want to spend 3 or 4 hours folding clothing, right? Or maybe they don't have the mobility they had, and so the washer and dryer aren't as convenient as they were when they were in their 30s. And so we're in a position where we can come in and say, we can take that off your plate. Our drivers are great. They do a wonderful job. As you know, because you've used the service, they'll bring it to your door, they'll bring it inside, they'll hang it up for you, they'll do whatever you need. And so they're great, and our people make in a lot of ways, I've talked about our technology, really our people are the reason that we're good. We have great people working behind the scenes, and we have really good people doing public service for us. And that has allowed us to build a business that's the premier dry cleaner and laundry company in Edmonton.
For sure. I can personally stand behind the service because I've used it, and I know many people who have used it and had nothing negative to say about it. So I think it goes without saying is why we're here with My Home Concierge to work with you guys here. So John, thanks for having me. Thanks for showing me around the press gallery.
You're more than welcome, and if anyone has any concerns or questions or would like to set up an account and start up with us, just give us a call, download the app, go to our website, or give me a call directly. Call our front counter and ask for John. I'm often here, and I'd be happy to talk to anyone.
Awesome. We'll put the links down for John and the press gallery down below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out directly. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Austin.
Look at that, movie magic.